Because you're not
I
done
think
yet.
a lot of my inspiration comes from her. Comes from that.
In a bombshell development that sent shockwaves through social media, sources claim Hailey Bieber is doing everything she can to hold her marriage together. Allegedly, she pleaded with Justin Bieber to cut a song about Selena Gomez from his upcoming album, and he flat out refused. The tension? Palpable. The stakes? Personal. And their relationship? Hanging by a thread. Justin's past isn't just catching up, it's colliding with his present. And at the center of it all is a song that could reignite a love triangle the internet refuses to let die. Let's dive into the celebrity saga that just won't fade. Because no matter how much time passes, Jelina still trends like it. Never left. Before we break down the latest rumors, let's rewind and understand why this story still matters so much to so many. Because this isn't just about a new song, it's about a decade of history, heartbreak, and headlines. The relationship between Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez wasn't just another celebrity fling. It was the coming-of-age love story that defined a generation. Fans didn't just follow it, they grew up inside it. 2 teen idols, 2 rising stars, and a romance that unfolded in real time under the world's spotlight. Their story began in December 2010, when Justin, the swoon-worthy pop heartthrob, and Selena, the Disney darling transitioning to mature stardom, were first rumored to be more than friends. By early 2011, the rumors turned real. Their red carpet debut at the Vanity Fair Oscar party sealed the deal, and Jelina was born. From courtside cuddles to tropical getaways, fans couldn't get enough. They weren't just a couple, they were a brand, a dream, a headline, but young. Love under a microscope, it rarely survives untouched. By November 2012, cracks in the fantasy started to show. The couple broke up for the first time, setting in motion what would become one of the most chaotic, passionate, and dissected on-again, off-again sagas in pop culture history. That breakup wasn't just tabloid gold, it became emotional fuel. Selena's 2014 hit, The Heart Wants What It Wants, was raw, haunting, and deeply personal. She later confirmed to Ryan Seacrest that yes, it was about Justin, and yes, it still hurt. Between 2013 and 2016, Jelina couldn't quit each other. Every reconciliation sparked hope, every breakup sparked heartbreak. And with each chapter, the emotions got heavier, and the headlines messier. During that stretch, Justin's behavior spiraled. Legal issues, public meltdowns, a whirlwind of controversy that only made the relationship more complicated. And Selena, her music told the story. Forget Forever from 2013 hinted at a love that once felt perfect, but now felt poisoned. Meanwhile, another name quietly entered the picture. Hailey Baldwin. She and Justin were first linked in 2014, but insisted it was just friendship. Still, by New Year's Eve 2015, Justin posted a photo of them kissing. Subtlety? Gone. Selena moved on briefly with producer Zed, Justin with Hailey, but the emotional residue of Jelina lingered. In 2015, Selena tried to put it all behind her. In a Rolling Stone interview, she declared she was done talking about Justin. "I'm so beyond done," she said. But the world wasn't. Fast forward to late 2017. After undergoing a life-saving kidney transplant and splitting from The Weeknd, Selena reunited with Justin once more. Fans held their breath. Maybe this time it would stick. It didn't. By March 2018, Jelina ended for the final time. And what happened next? No one was ready for it. Just 2 months later, Justin reconnected with Hailey Baldwin. By July, they were engaged, and by September, married. The speed of it all was dizzying. The whiplash? Unavoidable. Fans and media speculated endlessly. Was there overlap? Was Selena blindsided? Was Hailey the backup plan? Hailey insisted there was no crossover. "Not one time," she said in an interview. "He was never in a relationship when we started hooking up." But the timing was messy enough to fuel endless online conspiracies. The music didn't help. Both Justin and Selena poured their pain into their songs, creating a lyrical back and forth that fans still dissect like scripture. Selena's The Heart Wants What It Wants was just the beginning. In 2019, she released Lose You to Love Me, a gut-wrenching anthem about letting go. One lyric hit especially hard. "In 2 months, you replaced us like it was easy." The math? Fans did it, and the target seemed clear. Justin, too, processed his heartbreak in music. In a 2013 interview, he admitted that Selena inspired a lot of his songs. His 2015 album Purpose was a goldmine of Jelina-coded tracks. What do you mean? Sorry? Even All That Matters? All assumed to be about her. And when asked directly, Justin nodded, smiled, and let the songs speak for themselves. The public decoded every lyric, every music video, every social media post. What began as a private love story became a public emotional archive. A musical time capsule of teenage passion, regret, and impossible closure. And that's what makes the latest rumor so explosive. Because if Justin really is releasing a new track about Selena, and if Hailey really did beg him to remove it, it's not just about jealousy. It's about reigniting a decade-old cultural fire that refuses to die. To understand why this rumor about Hailey begging Justin to drop the Selena song is striking such a nerve, we have to step back and look at the entire arc. This isn't just about jealousy. It's about a narrative that's been snowballing for over a decade. Before she ever became Mrs. Bieber, Hailey Baldwin was just another teenager watching the Jelina romance unfold, just like the rest of us. In fact, Hailey met Justin back in 2009. She was introduced to him by her dad, actor Stephen Baldwin, during a Today Show appearance. A quick handshake, a fangirl moment. Nobody knew how symbolic it would become. That innocent interaction has since been reframed and weaponized. Fan theories now call it the first move in a long game strategy, painting Hailey as the girl who manifested her way from fan to wife. Is it fair? Maybe not. But has it shaped public perception? Absolutely. One tweet in particular resurfaces constantly. In 2011, Hailey wrote, "I don't care what anyone says, but Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez together is the definition of a teenage dream. Harmless at the time, haunting now, because in the eyes of hardcore Jelina fans, it became Exhibit A. As time passed and Justin and Selena stumbled through one breakup after another, Hailey began appearing more frequently in Justin's orbit. By 2018, just 2 months after his final split with Selena, Justin and Hailey were engaged. By September, married. The pace? Blistering. The optics? Controversial. Even though Hailey and Justin repeatedly denied any romantic overlap, the timeline alone was enough to raise eyebrows and feed the fire. Then came the TikTok theories. In 2024, a viral series titled Hailey Bieber's Dangerous Decade Long. Obsession exploded online. Millions of views, endless accusations, allegations that Hailey had schemed, calculated, and stalked her way into Justin's life. The series was never backed by solid proof, but that didn't stop the internet from running with it. Hailey even considered legal action against the creator. But by then, the damage was done. Her name was tied to a narrative she couldn't escape. When Justin and Hailey rekindled their romance in June 2018, the rumors intensified. Their engagement in July and courthouse wedding in September created a PR storm. Fans didn't just question the speed, they questioned the sincerity. To this day, Hailey is painted as the villain in a triangle she insists never existed. And she's said so, repeatedly. In her 2022 Call Her Daddy interview, Hailey addressed everything head-on. "I was never with him when he was in a relationship with anybody," she said firmly. That's the end of it. She elaborated, calmly but clearly. She knew how it looked, she understood the optics, but she also knew the facts. And the facts, she said, cleared her. But public perception doesn't run on facts, it runs on narrative. And the internet loves a messy one. Even as Justin and Hailey tried to build their life together, new home, new routines, eventual parenthood, the shadow of Jelina loomed large. It always has. Their music made sure of that. Selena's lyrical. Heartbreak, Justin's public apologies, fan-made edits, old tweets, viral TikToks. Together, they've created a digital ghost of a relationship that refuses to rest. So now, when a new rumor pops up, one claiming that Justin's next album includes a song about Selena and that Hailey begged him to cut it, it feels plausible, even if it isn't confirmed. Why? Because it fits the story people already believe. It reinforces everything fans think they know, that Justin never got over Selena, that Hailey's insecure, that Jelina was real and Hailey was a placeholder. And when a story fits that neatly into a belief system, truth becomes irrelevant. Emotion takes over. Hailey's public efforts to end the feud have mostly gone unnoticed by the same fans who keep feeding it. She liked Selena's 2024 engagement post to Benny Blanco. She posed with Selena in 2022 at the Academy Museum Gala. These were real public acts of goodwill, but fans didn't see peace. They saw performance, a cover-up, a smokescreen. Even now, Hailey's every move is dissected. In 2025, a TikTok claimed she liked a post mocking Selena and Benny Blanco's interview magazine shoot. Her team quickly denied it, calling it fabricated. But the damage? Already done. That's the double standard Hailey lives under. Her genuine efforts are read as fake. Her silence is read as guilt. Her existence read as a threat. And all of it ties back to one thing: the public's inability to let Jelina go. What's especially telling in all this is how Hailey continues to receive the majority of the backlash, while Justin, the common denominator in both relationships, often escapes scrutiny. It's a pattern we've seen before. It's the same dynamic that played out in the infamous Elizabeth Taylor-Debbie Reynolds-Eddie Fisher triangle. The public zeroed in on the women, assigning blame, casting villains, while the man moved freely through the scandal with barely a scratch. Fast forward to 2025, and it's still happening. Hailey, who married Justin and built a life with him, is painted as the aggressor, the manipulator, the one who stole him. Some critics point to resurfaced tweets or old interviews to justify the hate, but most of it comes down to one persistent perception: she ended Jelina. And for many fans, that's unforgivable, but the facts don't support that narrative. Justin and Selena's story had ended, and both moved on. Justin with Hailey, and eventually their son Jack Blues. Selena with Benny Blanco, and a renewed focus on her music, health, and healing. The chapter was closed, but the fans never closed the book. Instead, they built an entire ecosystem of content. TikToks, reaction videos, conspiracy threads, designed to keep the drama alive. Every new song lyric, every social media like, every interview, it's all interpreted as coded communication in a love triangle that may no longer exist. So when whispers began circulating that Justin's new music might include a reference to Selena, it reignited everything. And the alleged rumor that Hailey begged him to pull the song, it exploded. No verified sources, no proof, but it didn't matter. Because the story already fit too perfectly, and it played right into the belief that Hailey is constantly fighting to hold on to Justin, fighting ghosts that still haunt their marriage. But what's real? What's rumor? What's fan fiction? Let's break it down. Here's what we do know. Justin is working on new music. He's teased it on social media. Demo clips, cryptic posts, late-night live streams where he looked disheveled and emotionally raw. And yes, insiders suggest some of the songs are introspective. Yes, past relationships might be referenced. But here's what we don't know. We don't know the track list. We don't know if Selena is referenced. We don't know if Hailey heard any of it. And we definitely don't know if she asked for anything to be removed. The rest? Pure speculation. And yet, the rumor persists. Why? Because it doesn't need to be true to feel emotionally satisfying. It just needs to resonate with people's already formed beliefs. Hailey's past gestures of goodwill, liking Selena's engagement, posing with her in public, are conveniently forgotten. Instead, every neutral action is twisted into a perceived slight. Every silence is treated as a confession. Every denial, dismissed as damage control. That's the danger of parasocial obsession. It turns real people into characters. And characters can't win. They can only perform. What makes this cycle even more dangerous is how quickly misinformation spreads, and how slowly truth catches up. The rumor about Hailey begging Justin to drop a Selena song? Still unverified, still based on nothing but fan assumptions and emotional projection. And yet, it's everywhere. It fits into a pattern, a formula the internet knows well. Step 1. Find a celebrity with a complicated past. Step 2. Assign emotional roles: hero, villain, victim. Step 3. Rewrite every new action to support that assigned role. No receipts? No problem. The algorithm doesn't care about truth. It cares about engagement. That's why rumors thrive. That's why Hailey continues to get dragged. And that's why the triangle, Justin, Selena, Hailey, won't go away. But at what cost? Hailey has addressed the issue time and time again. In March 2024, she posted on Instagram, Just FYI, the stories and constant blind items I see on TikTok are 100% of the time wrong, made out of thin air, come from the land of delusion. In 2025, she shared another cryptic post about people creating false narratives about her life. You could read the frustration between every line, because what's happening here isn't gossip, it's character assassination. Hailey is being vilified for marrying someone she loves, for trying to move forward, for being the wife, not the fantasy. And Justin, he's not immune either. His erratic online behavior, unfollowing and refollowing Hailey, vague posts about trust and anger, has raised concern. Fans question his stability. Some wonder if he's sending secret messages about regret or captivity. A live stream where he looked visibly distressed added fuel to the fire, but again, no context, no confirmation, just chaos and speculation clicking away like clockwork. Which brings us back to the core rumor that Hailey begged Justin to remove a Selena song from his upcoming album, and he refused. There is zero verified evidence to support this, but fans are treating it like gospel. They say it proves Justin still loves Selena, that Hailey's threatened, that the marriage is collapsing under the weight of a ghost. But what if the ghost is only alive because we keep feeding it? What if the obsession with Jelina isn't a reflection of reality, but of our own need for romantic closure we never got? What if this triangle never had a villain at all? It's worth asking. Why are fans still so emotionally invested in this? Why does the idea of Justin releasing a song about Selena in 2025 still hit like a thunderclap? The answer lies in the unresolved narrative fans have been carrying for over a decade. To them, Jelina wasn't just a celebrity romance, it was a modern-day fairy tale. And when it ended abruptly, it left a void no one has been able to fill, not even Hailey. That's the cruel irony of this situation. No matter how much love Hailey and Justin pour into their marriage, no matter how many years pass, or how many public affirmations are made. For many, Hailey is still just the obstacle, not the outcome. And that perception hurts, especially when it's fueled by half-truths and recycled rumors. Let's strip it back. There is no credible confirmation of a song about Selena on Justin's upcoming album. There is no solid evidence Hailey heard it or asked for it to be removed. There's only context, history, emotion, and assumption. And in the world of online fandoms, assumption spreads faster than fact. The rumor survives not because it's true, but because it feels believable. And in the court of public opinion, that's enough. It also doesn't help that any emotion Justin expresses online, be it frustration, nostalgia, or sadness, is instantly tied to Selena. No one asks if he's reflecting on something else. No one considers the pressure he might feel as a father, a husband, a public figure. The only acceptable explanation? He still misses Selena. And with that, the cycle restarts. But let's pause and look at something real. All three people at the center of this, Justin, Hailey, and Selena, have publicly asked for peace. Selena condemned the death threats sent to Hailey in 2023, saying, "This isn't what I stand for." Hailey, despite the noise, has continued to build her life, launch her business, and stand by her husband. And Justin has repeatedly declared his love and commitment to Hailey on social media, in interviews, and in life. So what are we still chasing? What more do we want from them? The truth is, this triangle has become less about the people in it and more about the projections we've placed on them. Because for many fans, this story was never just theirs, it became ours. Jelina represented more than a celebrity couple. It became a projection screen for people's first love, heartbreak, hope, betrayal. Their growth mirrored ours. Their songs became soundtracks. And when it ended, it felt personal, so fans held on. Not because they're obsessed, but because they never got closure. But here's the hard truth. Closure isn't owed. And clinging to a love that no longer exists doesn't resurrect it. It distorts it. That distortion has consequences. Hailey's been living in the shadow of a relationship she wasn't even part of for most of its timeline. And yet, she's the one absorbing the backlash. The narrative has become so warped, it now places the most blame on the least involved. Why? Because she disrupted the fantasy. Selena moved on, Justin moved on. But Hailey, she became the permanent reminder that Jelina is over. And for some fans, That's unforgivable. Which brings us back to the rumor that started this all, that Hailey begged Justin to pull a song, that he refused, that their marriage is crumbling, that he's trapped, that she's grasping. And yet, the facts don't align. There's no verified source, no insider confirmation, no lyrics, no leaks, no receipts, just another echo in an already loud room. But the consequences are real. The harassment Hailey receives, the speculation about Justin's mental health, the framing of Selena as a permanent fixture in a story she's repeatedly tried to exit. And somehow, despite their efforts, their years of distance, and their new lives, the world keeps writing them into the same old script. Maybe it's time to stop. Because when we treat real people like characters in a show that never ends, we rob them of their agency and ourselves of the truth. Let's look at what we know. Really know. Justin Bieber is making music. He's teased it, previewed it, even live streamed demos. And yes, the tone has been introspective, reflective. It's the kind of vulnerability that often points to emotional, material, maybe even past relationships. But none of that confirms a song about Selena exists. And even if it does, why does that automatically mean it's a threat to his marriage? Justin, like most artists, writes from pain, from memory, from growth. Referencing the past doesn't mean you're stuck in it. It means you've processed it. And what if Hailey, rather than being insecure, is simply respecting that process? Is it possible that the woman who stood by Justin through public breakdowns, health battles, and career pivots might be strong enough to handle a song? The internet doesn't seem to think so. Because again, it doesn't reward balance. It rewards chaos. And the easiest story to sell is this: Hailey's the villain, Selena's the ghost, Justin's the prisoner. But here's the problem: that story isn't real. What's real is this: Justin and Hailey have been married for nearly 7 years. They've weathered scandal, therapy, depression, tabloid wars, and now parenthood. Selena has grown into a powerful voice for mental health, body image, and artistic authenticity. Her relationship with Benny Blanco is not a rebound. It's a reality. And the triangle? It only exists in the digital mirror we keep holding up. In 2022, Selena and Hailey posed together, smiling, composed, united. But the internet still asked, was it fake? In 2023, Selena defended Hailey from online death threats, but people still said she didn't mean it. What more could they possibly do to earn peace? Maybe it's not about what they need to do, maybe it's about what we need to stop doing. Because at the end of the day, this isn't just a story about Justin, Hailey, or Selena. It's a story about us, about how easily we blur the lines between entertainment and intrusion, about how often we confuse personal investment with entitlement, and about how long we'll hold on to a fantasy even after the people in it have let go. Justin has spoken openly about the darkness he's faced. Selena has endured autoimmune disease, a transplant, mental health breakdowns, and still risen. Hailey has faced years of public harassment just for loving someone the world won't let go of. None of them ask to be trapped in a storyline that never ends. None of them owe us clarity, closure, or confirmation. Yet here we are, dissecting their silence, reading lyrics like diary entries, projecting our emotions onto lives we've never lived. So maybe the question isn't, did Justin write a song about Selena? Or did Hailey beg him to delete it? Maybe the real question is, why do we need that to be true so badly? As fans, we say we care, but caring should come with compassion, and compassion starts with boundaries. If Justin does reference Selena in his new music, let it be art, not ammo. If Hailey feels something about it, let it be human, not scandalous. And if Selena continues building a life beyond Jelina, let it be hers, not ours. Because closure doesn't always come with answers. Sometimes it starts with acceptance. And if we truly admire any of them, Justin, Selena, or Hailey, maybe the greatest support we can offer now is to stop writing their past into every moment of their future.